This plane is awful. Whoa, a bigger plane, and meh, that's a 5 out of 10 crash. But I'm rating loads more crashes that are actually incredible, like this one. Whoa, 8 out of 10. But again, what is that plane? That brings it down to a 6 out of 10. But trust me, some people have crashed way better planes, which I'm saving for the end of this video. But I'll treat you by showing you one now. What? Is this the Airbus A340-10 trillion or something? So it takes off miraculously without some diabolical tail strike, and oh no, 2 engines are gone. It's crashing. That is hilarious. Good breakup. 7 out of 10. Those wings are way too small though. But look at this plane that's actually now realistic. Oh, this guy built an E3 Sentry military plane with that famous radar on top. Nice design. And then how does it crash? Oh, it's just a nosedive, I guess. But 8 out of 10. Nice design and wow, beautiful place. But not as beautiful as this place. Pretty much the opposite of that tropical paradise. This crashes literally in a winter wonderland. However, this is obviously not a scenery competition, which is tough luck for this guy because this is meant to be a recreation of the 2024 Haneda runway collision. Yeah, your livery on the A350 is okay, but I'm sorry to ask, does this look like a Dash 8 to anyone in the world? 3 out of 10. And there must be a winner out of all of these crashes, but you will get to decide in the comments. So whichever one gets the most comments will be the winner. Probably not this one though, but maybe this one. A recreation of the DHL Swiftair crash that happened a month ago in Lithuania. And wow, even though this is made from a fake Lego plane, this livery is really nice and accurate. Oh, that crash is not very good. 5 out of 10 for the plane. But it's tiny compared to this 747 in the snow. Impressive. But the shape of that nose is a little bit cursed though. Oh, it looks like it got shoved in the snow. Good. 7 out of 10. But nobody's made the most of Europe's early winter as much as this person in Switzerland. Look at this. They somehow recreated the de-icing procedure really well. The cabin is nicely lit and wow, they must have used the wrong de-icing stuff because this buildup of snow does not look safe. No, it's stalling. Similar kind of crash to Volpass. Oh, the fluffy snow is so beautiful. 9 out of 10. And here's a warm fire for you and for everyone else because we've had so many people freezing themselves making snowy crashes for this video. Wow, 8 out of 10. The Rock broke it up so much better. Is this plane familiar? A lot of people seem to have this off-brand plane and wow, I don't know about you, but it breaks up really well. 7 out of 10, angle could be better. So instead of a plane crashing in the driveway, here's one taking off from the driveway. Wait, is that the old Czech Airlines livery? Oh, and it says that this second plane is Smart Wings, so this guy is definitely in the Czech Republic. Oh, they're gonna collide. Oh, radar animation. So they both crash? Actually, no, Czech Airlines makes an emergency landing. 6 out of 10 would be higher if you actually showed the emergency landing and the collision. But now, probably the most famous emergency landing. Of course, it's a recreation of Air Canada 143 because look at this drifting. Wow. But there's no Air Canada livery at all, and nothing's being done to hide your hands. So 6 out of 10, great movements though. But how about we pull out a proper modern Air Canada livery? This time it's apparently an Airbus A220, and interesting how you drew windows on with paper. But look at this runway, all these markings look really realistic, but the colouring is a bit sloppy though. What is this Nerf gun missile launcher? Okay, we can't be linking everything to recent plane crashes. Oh, it broke the wing, and pretty much the Baghdad DHL shootdown bad ending. 7.5 out of 10, the crash is actually really satisfying. But here's an even more satisfying crash. Nice. 8 out of 10. Yay. But can crashes get even more satisfying? I don't know if this is better. I'm going to give it another 8. Nice custom nose.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
What? Oh, that is crazy satisfying. And you have 3 angles on it. Ha, wow. Well, my question is, how did you get this angle? Like, did you stick a camera to the wall or something? I know this is just a spare background plane from your video, but still, 9 out of 10. You are born with the skill. You wouldn't believe it, but here's another TWA Boeing 707. And how did you get up so high? Whoa, it's one of those big climbing frames in the park. Hey, those movements are like identical to this crash I did. 9 out of 10 yet again. I don't know if I'm being too generous, but do not get used to it because we are going down into the depths of the LEGO Aviation iceberg with this next one.
Oh my god, guys, look, it is snowing.
Well, I can see how you tried making my old 747 design, which is cool, but you also could have tried pressing the slow motion button. 4 out of 10, lovely snow. Almost as lovely as this snow. Wow, we've got a miniature Ryanair and British Airways colliding and bursting open. That Ryanair is actually kind of nice. 6.5 out of 10. The collision is bleh. Unlike this next collision, We've actually had 2 collision entries, both sent in from Russia, and this one here is extremely well made. Apart from the skinny wings on this ATR-72, which is on collision course with this Russian Air Force Tu-154. Wow, did one just fly over you? That is a really cool find. Anyway, both of these liveries are really nicely made, and both planes are really sleek looking. Oh, that's deadly. So I assume that both of the planes are screwed now. Wow, that's amazing. I really like close-ups of crashes, and the Tupolev kind of jumps around like this. Wow, I did cut out a lot of this entry. This is amazing. Here's a 9.1 out of 10, which could get beaten by this second Russian collision. Yet again showing off that Soviet plane and a custom terminal, I see. No way, he managed to do a decent fishing line takeoff. You guys do not understand how difficult those are. Wow, an interior shot, yes. And it collides with this smaller plane. The collision shots in the last entry were definitely better, but what that entry did not have is a Subsnail plane. What is my plane doing there? What? No, the Tupolev crashed into it while doing the emergency landing. Ugh. Okay, you're also getting a 9.1 out of 10. This is masterclass creativity. Let's rate a bunch more rapidly. Don't be surprised if we crash. Well, unsurprisingly, it crashes. Good plane, but the effects are kind of out of place. 6.5 out of 10. It could have broken up more. Hey look, yay, we love driveway crashes, but questionable plane. 6.5 out of 10 again. Satisfying crash though. Yeah, same score again. Wow, looks like the Tu-154 is popular today, but really interesting design. It's actually really good for being made out of just bricks like these. And how do you have black window frames? Excellent breakup, but why such slow FPS? 7.5 out of 10, well done. No way, it's the Frontier plane from this recreation. Wow, not enough crash angles. You must have really packed it with people. 8.5 out of 10, perfect plane, but could be more satisfying. Oh, an actual recreation, Garuda 200. Yeah, pretty accurate. I can imagine it's difficult to recreate those movements. 7 out of 10, plane is interesting though. Just like this similarly interesting plane, a TAP Air Portugal plane in Portugal, and it starts burning and gets sent to the ground. 6 out of 10, but now let's move to Spain and watch some more silly fire green screen effects as this 60104 plane set does a successful emergency landing. But this is kind of generic. I am meant to be rating crashes, so 5 out of 10, nice lighting. Whoa, looks like you combined 2 of these to make a Giga 60367 A340. The nose is pointy like a missile, and whoa, this looks like some kind of backrooms level. And you even go to some empty play area. The crash footage is not good, but the plane is fun, 6 out of 10. Ah, a normal plane, and a normal crash, 6.5 out of 10. Here's another recreation, and I've never seen 737 engines made like this, and it's okay, I guess. I do like this orange part on the livery, and it's banking, oh no, a mid-air breakup. Those are some nice splashes, 8 out of 10. Wow, nice little plane designs, and oh, a 737-400. I like how it has a custom back, and the custom nose is okay. Oh, a second plane, nice livery, and this one is going to collide with the 737. Oh, you put it on a box, and oh nice, those collisions are better than a lot of people can do. The Twin Otters crash has a good breakup, and for the 737, oh, I think you could have thrown it a bit harder to get that nose to explode, but pretty good, 8 out of 10. And now we move into nighttime with this very nicely lit 707. Quite similar to my Pan Am 843, but those wings are looking pretty wide. And oh, another Pan Am. This time it's a 727, and it's got a newer Pan Am logo, which is interesting. And of course they're going to collide, and oh, that's an interesting kind of collision. And oh no, this is no simple Aloha 243. The 747 is breaking up catastrophically. The 727 also fails to survive, and oh, that could have broken up a bit better, but overall, excellent builds. I think I'm going to give an 8.9 out of 10, yeah. Which probably won't be seen by this next crash, because are those Lego train wheels? I can't really tell, but interesting use of parts. I think this same plane appeared in the last rating video, but can you get a better score than that one? Okay, so I'd say that the crash you did 10 months ago was more satisfying, and it had this amazing sunset, which today's crash doesn't have. 3 out of 10, rip. But we haven't had a lower score than this today, so come on, can we at least get a 2 out of 10 from someone? Well, that fire effect makes it look like you wanted to, but come on, if you ignore that, this is actually satisfying. 5 out of 10. Whoa, this is a nice looking plane, and yet another collision. It breaks up and crashes, and these aftermath pictures are really nice. 7 out of 10. this looks exactly like my awful MD-11 design for my FedEx 80. Interesting how you dragged it along like that. Whoa, that was actually epic. 8 out of 10. You won't believe it, but this lovely 6-stud wide plane with an actual good custom nose was built by the same person who made this. That is some real improvement. And here's the crash. Kinda decent, but still. 7.5 out of 10. Those flight scenes were pretty good. Oh, this plane strikes back. Average, very average. 5 out of 10. Now we have a Ryanair 737 MAX doing a very random nosedive. Oh no, this is very, very familiar. But I thought all of us were past indoor crashes, so 5.5 out of 10. But the plane is a cool design. Pilot's falling asleep. Interesting cause of a crash. Well, I'm surprised you didn't get woken up by the washing machine in your garden. Why is that there? 6 out of 10. Here's another 747 in this video, and definitely not the last. It actually seems like an okay design for someone who doesn't have all the parts, but this livery is a bit slapped on, don't you think? It collides with this 3181, and look, my livery, and oh, that channel icon is hand-drawn, very nice. Crash is alright, and the 747, yeah, just as good. I say 7.5 out of 10. The crashes are great quality, but the planes are just about. Next up, a TriStar with my livery. Whoa, nice nose. So we've got just 2 more crashes to go, the real killer crashes. I'll definitely be doing more of these rating videos in the future, so please subscribe if you'd maybe even want me to show your crash to everyone else too. So here's this 747, which seems kind of like a more pencil-looking version of my design. And it's just blown the tail off my plane. Uh-oh. Wow, these crashes are crazy violent. You must have really shot it into that puddle. And that's so weird how the 747 bounces like that. Really satisfying though. You'd think I'm used to scenes of wreckage, but this one is just awful. Getting all the parts wet and filthy in that puddle is crazy. Okay, so something I didn't like was this rain effect. If you're gonna fake the rain, then be subtle with it. Not just put long white lines over the screen like it's some barcode. But here's your 9 out of 10. You're perfect in all areas, apart from quality, which could have just been better. Yap yap. Here's the final thing I'm gonna rate. We start off with this super long DC-8 with a custom, everything. And this 747, which you can judge for yourself. And yes, we started this video with a collision, and Brickmaster is about to end it with one. Nice, there just could have been more clips of it, and the approaching scene was, really still. You need to make it frightening and intense. Nice, I guess I can understand that it's pretty difficult to get a full breakup of a beast like that. And the DC-8, better. Amazing quality and planes. The snow makes anything satisfying anyway, so 9.1 out of 10. Yes, I obviously refuse to go any higher. Look at this crown. Which crash do you think deserves it? Let me know, and I'll let you know that you're once again the best for watching to the end. Thanks!